Who's up next?
We here, we lit. The hell's going
Well,
on?
welcome back to another episode of the Final Say. How we doing today, fellas?
Great day, great way. It was a sad weekend for me though, Juan. I will say that.
This weekend was a great weekend for me. We
What
somehow
about for
managed
you?
to pull a dub with Mac Jones, and I'm not too mad about it.
Yeah, that hurt me a little bit, bro. Oh, well, your game was cool, but that whole weekend just heartaches all day, bro. Heartaches all day. What can I do?
I heard your quarterback's not looking too good.
Why you gotta take shots at my boy Arch?
That's what I heard.
He's learning right now. Let him
Learning.
learn.
Who was he playing against?
Does it matter?
When you're ranked number 8, it does, doesn't it?
Playing against UTEP.
There's nothing wrong with that. He'll be ready when the time comes. We got
You
got
said you said that about
conf-
Ohio too.
huh?
You said that about Ohio too.
I'm telling you right now. There's one thing I know about the Mannings. They always get their revenge. Remember that.
AI Manning saying he's adopted.
No, that's a fucking. That is a damn. What's it called, bro? That is a
That's,
damn. I hate AI. AI
that's what
has
I'm saying.
killed the internet.
That's why I said AI Manning said he was adopted.
Yeah, AI has killed the internet. Like they would really say that about their own damn nephew, man. A slap in the face. Uh, shit. Hey, bro, how'd you like the fight?
We'll get into that later on.
Hurt.
Somebody will get into that later on. The sports guy, the fight guy, will get into it later on. You know.
Oh my gosh. Matt, how you doing, bro? Seem down. Matt, are you there? I guess he's frozen or something. Juan, did you watch a lot of games? A lot of NFL action, bro, this weekend. I was so happy.
I just saw ours because it was the early game, and I didn't.
I know you watched. I know you watched Prime Russ. I know we didn't have a topic for that.
Yeah, because at the end of our game, they put the Cowboy game on, and I saw him just as he threw that deep ball to Malik Neighbors, and I was like, "Yo, is Mister Unlimited here?"
It looked like it. Yeah, I'll tell you this, bro. They do all that just to get it going. I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe his fit wasn't with the Steelers or the Broncos, but he looked good to this weekend. I can't
I
hate.
mean, they still lost, right? Brandon Aubrey's a heck of a kicker, but still, like,
I feel so bad for my boy Brian Dayball, bro, because like if you watch the beginning of the game, they had like 10 penalties back to back to back, and it's because their left tackle got hurt, Andrew Thomas. So he was out, and they had this bum ass recycled left tackle come in. He kept like doing everything to get penalized, bro. Everything. Like my gosh, these guys had to go 200 yards just to get a field goal that first drive. It was so sad to watch.
why do you feel bad for Brian Dayball?
He had to. He's going through it because Andrew Thomas is a class personified type of veteran player. That's a veteran leader, honestly. That wouldn't even worry about that.
He gets hurt all the time.
Well, he's getting older in age, man. You got to put that together too. He's older in age, and that's the truth on it. So in the end, bro, it's just so sad. Hey, not to get a side note, Juan, but I'm liking that Drake leak that I heard.
What?
I'm liking that Drake leak I heard. I don't know if you've heard it yet. I
Hey, bro,
like
don't
that.
don't listen. Don't listen.
What?
Don't
Hey,
listen.
that Drake leak. Hey, that's all I've been asking for. Where the fuck are the raps? Come
Don't
with the
listen.
raps.
Don't listen, bro. Just don't listen. Go back to
Yo,
listening. Go back to
I heard
listening to
that
Luther.
shit.
Go back to listening to Luther and all that good stuff, bro. Go.
I'm
Don't
still
listen.
listening to K Dot, but he's touring. And hold on, we got a big weekend this weekend. Cardi B comes back after 8 years of being in the abyss. Her albums this weekend. Before, of course, Alligators, before Doechie's Alligators album, the best album of all time of women's side. Well, not of all time, but since then, the best rap album
Oh, you
woman's
better
side
chill. You
was
better chill.
Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy. What does I'm excited.
You
I
better
can't wait
chill.
for
The
this.
Barbies are gonna come for you.
I love the Barbs, but even she would admit that she hasn't done shit since Pink Friday. Pink Friday 2 was a bust. I'm sorry. But
Big Friday 2 was a money grab. That's that one.
that's what it was. You're right. You're right. And honestly, it wasn't until she was singing that one song. What was it? The Chun Li song. That was her last good album when that song came out. So I'm sorry. We got to call a spade a spade.
Yeah, but just don't
But
listen to any Drake's neighbors, bro. You stay over there, all
no,
right?
I loved it. I loved it. I was
You
singing
and Matt,
around.
you and Matt go back to singing
Hey,
Luther at
I'm
me,
as
not
long as he
like
stays
that.
away
Not
from
like that.
Kendrick, I'm good. And he came at DeRozan bad. He was like, we were talking about, we were saying we're vacationing by March. I was like, damn, he's coming at DeRozan bad. I can't wait.
Like I
I
said,
can't wait. I need that leak out.
well, supposedly the rumor mill is that the guys that are leaking it have no fear of leaking it. Supposedly,
I know. I know. I think the whole thing, it's a lot of it. It's better than that fucking Iceman episode we watched 2 weeks ago, man.
stop,
Stop, bro. I don't want to hear just instrumentals and Pinocchio's walking around.
stop, bro. Come on.
You even know you weren't listening.
You know
All
what's
right, get
crazy
to.
is that you referenced the whole thing, meaning you're a fan. You've been watching.
I'm a fan of both. You know that. I'm a
Nah,
fan of both. And
nah.
it hurt me to
I
watch
don't
what
know if I
I
know that.
know.
I don't know if I
Oh,
know that.
get out of here. All right, get to it all. What we got first on the docket?
No,
Did y'all see that Molly's leaving?
Sad day, guys. Sad day. Shout out Molly Curum. If you ever want to show up on our pod, I'd be very happy.
What?
A living legend. A living
where's
legend.
she going?
On to bigger and better things. Hey,
What are we on?
All
she was
right.
tired of Stephen A. I'm sorry. I'm calling a spade a spade. My ex asked me, what you on next? I said, on to better things.
What is going on right now?
Super
All
Bowl
right,
rematch.
the NFL is here, and they didn't want to talk college because their quarterback looked like trash. And so let's just jump right into it. We have the Super Bowl rematch. The Eagles take down the Chiefs, 2017. Is there panic for the Chiefs?
Who you want to go first, bro?
Y'all pick.
I don't know if there's panic. After Denver giving away a fucking game earlier, that helped the Chiefs out a whole bunch. But I will say this: the Chargers look like they're thriving, and if the Chargers somehow beat the Broncos this coming up weekend, they'll have a 3-0 head start on the whole division, beating them all once within the first 3 weeks. So if I'm the Chiefs, this is a must-win game against the Giants this weekend. What I saw, guys, is it reminded me of the Spurs after we won that championship in 2014, 2015. After that, bro, I knew my team was too old. They could not do it again. I believe the Chiefs dynasty of they remind me of the Golden State Warriors right now, where the Golden State Warriors were dominant for so long, and then they kind of erased for a little while, and then they shocked you and won that last one.
I was going to say they still won one.
They still won one. That's why I'm giving Pat Mahomes that X factor. That if you can still do what you do, you can still win one because you have number 15. I'm not going to hate. But right now, Travis Kelce looks like he's worried about the next invitation to weddings than he is about catching the damn ball. Okay? Chris Jones is worried about seeing quarterback stats than winning the damn game.
Who won the damn game?
Yeah, exactly. It's embarrassing what I watched. That Chiefs team, if I told them to look in the mirror from 2021, 2022, they look at that team and they say, what the fuck is this? That's not us. All things must come to an end. And I think theirs is on its way right now. I think the division's too tough. And I think for sure this year, they are definitely a wild card team, like I said. If they somehow lose this coming up week, press the motherfucking red button. Press it. They can't lose to the Giants. And what's crazy to me is there's always a game each week where I'm like, I'm staying away from that game. That's the game I'm staying away from because the Giants have a 4-man pass rush that can get to you. And I believe the Chiefs' weakness is they don't have a good O-line. And they don't have elite talent right now with 2 wide receivers out. Rashid Rice, idiot, don't know how to freaking stay out of jail. And then
Xavier Worthy.
Travis Kelce's hurting his own players now. I don't know.
Well, Xavier Worthy's also hurt. Too.
I know I saw a video that Taylor Swift was happy that they drafted Xavier Worthy, and it must have made Travis Kelce jealous, so he ended it. I don't know. That's what I saw. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Go ahead, Matt.
I thought Xavier Worthy's supposed to be back this week. No?
No, I don't think he's out back yet. They said not till week 6.
The problem with calling this the Chiefs' downfall, bro, is that you just don't know. You know, Patrick Mahomes, he's that guy. I think that everyone will agree that this team doesn't look the same. And let's be honest. I really want the more serious question. Are the Eagles that good? Hear me out. Hang on. Hear me out. Are the Eagles really that good? We saw them struggle against the Cowboys, and yet we see them struggling with the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are not that good of a team. Not only that, how many times are you going to let Jalen Hurts get away with barely throwing over 100 yards? Whenever it comes down to a shootout, is Jalen going to prevail? Is this Eagles team still good?
The defense.
I think they know their scheme. My bad, Juan. Let me just say this real quick and you go. I think they know their scheme, and right now in September, that's the best thing you need to do right now is know your scheme. I think
How
they know
long
their
is
scheme.
that scheme going to be able to go forward whenever you got to play against, I don't know, a team that actually has like a shootout with this team?
Who's going to shoot out in the NFC?
In the NFC, I'll look at their schedule. Go ahead, Juan.
I think the defense, that back end, is kind of sus right now. Is what I'll say.
Absolutely.
They
lost C.J. Gardner. They lost Darius Slay. Yeah, 2 of their 4 they lost in the offseason. Absolutely. I agree with that.
I think their defensive line is great, but I think that back end is what's killing them as far as, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they got the Rams next. Matthew Stafford ain't no bum. I don't know if it's gonna be a shootout. They both have really good defenses. And then you got the Bucks. Baker Mayfield's that guy. Baker Mayfield's that guy.
He's all right.
Right now, he's showing progress.
He's always showed progress. Did you know I looked up this stat that since what year was it? I think it was either 2018. I don't know. Let me look at it real quick.
I thought you looked it up
because I saved it. I was like, oh, this is a great stat. 2018. I'm stupid. Since 2024, most passing touchdowns. Lamar Jackson, 47. Joe Burrow, 45. Who's number 3? Baker Mayfield, 44.
Can I not give the credit to Mike Evans?
Who's throwing that ball to Mike Evans?
I'm
Like I
just
said,
saying.
man, Baker Mayfield's that guy, bro. And he might have the rookie of the year on his team right now. So
I agree. I got him in fantasy.
great pickup.
Enigma. What's his name?
Yeah.
Enigma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like
I
that.
thought it was a Buka.
Or Buka, whatever his name
Something like
is.
that. He came from Ohio State.
I said Enigma.
But and then they have the Broncos, which the Broncos, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them offensively.
I don't want to hear. Don't say offensively.
Nah, not offensively. This game was defensively.
Hey, Juan, thank you for that,
I don't know,
Juan.
bro. I don't know.
Boy, this guy be
I don't
hating on
know.
Bo, bro. This boy
I
be
saw,
hating on Bo.
No,
I saw Bo make
I
some.
you.
I
This is
saw
the
Bo
one.
make some costly mistakes, man.
Yeah, but this is the one time where you can say that Bo played his rear end
He
off.
played well.
It was that defense that was a little sus, and
No, what the hell's going on?
I tell
We
everybody
need.
we're
Ready
at the
for
top
Drake
for a reason.
Greenlaw, bro. We need Drake Greenlaw back. Well, Drake Greenlaw doesn't let that
Y'all
rookie
haven't
tight end
even
go
had
off,
him.
huh?
Y'all haven't even had him yet.
I know we need him because that rookie tight end doesn't do what he does. I know we're gonna get into that. We're talking about Eagles.
He's no D Winters. You know what I'm saying, Juan? You know what I'm saying, Juan? Go ahead.
Yeah, the hell's that? In the end, do you believe the Chiefs need to press the red button?
Well, you got to think about this, right? Chargers and Broncos play this week, right? One of them's going to lose, right? And then the Raiders, I don't know who they play. I think they play
The Raiders suck.
the Raiders do suck. But if the Chiefs want to, if somehow the Broncos beat the Chargers and the Chiefs win, then they're still like in it. But if the Chargers keep winning, it's Chargers
The
division.
Chargers scare me because they're hitting their streak super early in the season.
The Raiders hit the Commanders.
Oh shit! What does Jaden play?
I don't
If
know.
Jaden plays, that's an L.
I don't know. Jaden Daniels didn't look that great last week.
Somebody call it sophomore slump. It doesn't look good the past 2 weeks if we're being real.
Sure, the offense has not been clicking.
So it's literally Debo or bust right now. Poor guys.
So what were you saying? Debo hasn't done shit since week 1.
Well, it's week 2. You're acting like it's week 8. Don't do that.
What were you saying about the Chargers?
Well, I was just saying the Chargers look like they're peak. There's two. I always like to see the early teams that peak early, and I want to see if they can stay throughout the season. And I think the Chargers and Packers are peaking super early. The Lions did that last year, and who was the other team that did it? Well, the Chiefs were doing it. I just got to see if who's sustainable. That's my question. Who really is sustainable? So I can't wait to see that. That'll be
Hey,
good
man,
to watch.
who knows, man? Chargers might go 17-0.
It says that Jaden Daniels is day to day with a knee sprain.
I think he'll play then. I think he'll play. Is it
Yeah, but
Sunday?
he ain't get. Is it what kind of sprain?
Knee.
Knee
He ain't
sprain.
gonna be
He won't-
running.
No, he don't have to run. Oh, he got
That's part of his
Max.
game.
He got Mad Max this week.
Mad Max didn't show up against the Chargers.
Poor guy, man. He's by himself out there on defense. I can't name anybody other than him on that team.
Then
On
he
that
should be
defense.
doing more than all the other players, right? Didn't even touch
Oh.
Justin.
Shaking my head, man. Shaking my head.
Yo, question about the Eagles. Should the tush push be deleted?
No, and I think if they do, that's a hate on the NFL.
Well, I saw videos, man, where like the Eagles offensive line is literally lining up off sides for this. Like the refs are like, we don't know how to do it. We can't see the ball. Well, that's the problem. You can't see the ball. So therefore, I don't know. Maybe we should just delete this whole thing.
I think this will be the last season of it, but I don't think it should have been
They tried
banned.
to ban it last year.
Yeah, and it didn't have enough votes for teams.
I don't think you should ban it because if they establish some, it's like telling Steph Curry you can't shoot threes after 10 threes made. That's the way I see
It's
it.
not the same because the Eagles' offensive line is literally lining up off sides.
Okay, well, tell them to not line up off sides.
That's part of the tush push. And then the refs aren't calling anything because they're like, we don't know how to officiate that. even what's his name? What's that one dude's name? That's like the head of the officials or whatever. That's on TV on
What, the
Fox.
dumbass on Fox, Mike Pierre.
Yeah, he's
Tell that
like,
guy to
man,
shut up.
he's like, I'm tired of this bullshit.
Oh my gosh, what a haters!
Literally what he said.
All right, go to the next one. Chiefs, y'all got to win this one, bro. Want to go home?
Yeah, because Chargers are going up.
Ooh,
Marriage in crisis. The Bears can't seem to get it together as the Lions steamroll the Bears 52-21.
Dan Campbell's statement gave. Side note.
Matt, you go first. This is your baby.
I just want to make it known that I've never seen people want to see a coach like what's the word for it? To fall down. I've never seen like I don't understand the whole booing. Like it's like why would you not want this man to move up in life? Like what? But y'all wanted Ben Johnson to stay as the offensive coordinator forever?
Not that at all. It's not that at all. And I love what St. Brown said. It wasn't that you left. It's who you left to.
It's his
No. St. Brown said it best. He said, bro, it hurts us knowing that you're part of us and you would go to a rival like that.
This is business. You can't.
I would get it if he had if he never had an opportunity anywhere else. I love that St. Brown said it. And he said, I hope we boo the fuck out of him when he comes to Detroit.
Business.
I don't want to hear that.
Don't take things personal.
You make money, and he could have made the same amount of money at other places as well.
But he saw the better opportunity for the Bears.
Really? Because he had a chance at the Commanders.
That was like 2 years ago.
That's what I mean by it. That's what St. Brown said it best on his pod. He said, dude, it's where you went is what pissed me off. There's a difference. Hey, Matt, you're single. But if me and my wife divorce, and instead of you picking every fucking girl, you end up picking my wife, it's fucking personal, bitch. That's the way
different.
I see it. Dan Campbell feels the same way.
You're not going to your
Dan
ex.
Campbell feels the same way, bro. How would you do that to me?
So I'm your rival? Like
If
that
that
makes
would
no
happen.
sense. No,
Yes.
that makes no sense.
You have all the women in the world, and you pick mine. That's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. It's fucking personal. You had all those teams that picked
the Bears wanted Ben Johnson. So if your wife wanted me, I'm not doing this. No, but seriously though.
Let's put this on wax.
But seriously, not talking about that. I have been thinking about this, and honestly, I'm thinking that it might be too early to call this, but maybe Caleb Williams is just not the right fit for Ben. There are certain coaches in this league where, like, for instance, Ben Johnson, Kyle Shanahan.
Ben Johnson.
Whose side are you on?
Hang on. Who, me or him?
Yeah, you, because you supported both Ben
Absolutely.
and you supported Caleb.
I'm a big supporter of both of them. But there are certain coaches in this league where they want you to do it their way. They don't want you to go off script. They want you to do it their way and their way only. That's a great point whenever you have your 2 opening drives these past 2 games and it's a touchdown every time because you're doing it Ben's way. When you go off script, that's when Ben gets frustrated. And maybe Caleb is not that guy. Caleb is the Patrick Mahomes type of guy where he goes off script and he does his own way.
Well, I would agree with you if you had more, I guess you could say, film or opportunities to see whenever he does go off script and does it his way.
Well, Pat Mahomes plays where it works.
Well,
they had it on the stat, and I was watching the highlights. Every time that Caleb is back there running, it is 2-24, 2-32, 2-17, 2. You know what I'm saying? The defense either pushes him back. I mean, one play he's throwing the ball away and he gets intercepted, bro. Like
Colin said, the second he starts running, he puts his head down. He doesn't even look up. He's not looking for the better play. He's just trying to run.
What I'm going off of, I'm not going off by his NFL games. I'm going off by what he did at USC and Oklahoma. That's what he did. That's what he did in college ball. Is that he did it his own way. He tried to play hero, and I think that's what he's trying to do with the Bears. And you cannot do that with Ben Johnson's offense. He wants it his way and his way only.
And you have said multiple times on this podcast they did everything they could this year for him. He even went out and fixed that O-line.
They did. They did fix that offensive line. Absolutely.
Should have kept
Caleb,
Justin Fields.
Well, how's he doing over there?
Trying to carry a Jets team by himself.
He's injured yet again. Oh, another injury-prone quarterback.
Our quarterback's injured too. Don't say that.
We got a lot of that. Yep, we got a lot of those.
Mac and cheese we trust. But I just don't think that Caleb, like I said, it might be too early to call. It's only week 2 of a new system, a new complex system. And maybe just Caleb is not Ben's guy. And Ben will have Ben has that out. Ben has that out to say, hey, I didn't draft this kid. So he can move on from Caleb and still keep his job. Ben's not on the hot seat. Caleb is.
At the same time, I thought the Bears brought him in to fix Caleb, not to move on from him.
Absolutely.
I thought that was the selling point.
Guess what? Who do you think, Jake? Who do you think they're going to do? They're going to pick the guy who has what they've seen, he's done with Jared Goff, or Caleb, who just has not performed to up expectations.
Is this a must-win this week against the Cowboys? They got the Cowboys this weekend. Is it a must-win for the Bears this weekend against the Cowboys? That is a bad defense that they can take opportunities on. We just saw Russ look like Seahawks Russ.
Call him Mr. Unlimited because
We just saw Mr. Unlimited.
Thank you.
Do you think they can win this game?
I would think that can they win this game? I don't know, but I would expect the Bears, if the Bears cannot do this, then you put it in panic mode to put up at least 28, 30.
Can I say something real quick? Mitch Trubisky. Justin Fields.
Yep.
Now Caleb.
There was a stat put out that he's having the same numbers as Mitch, not even Justin. Justin had better numbers than him right now.
I'm just saying, that's 3.
That's a lie.
No, I'll be a dead ass,
man. Put that up.
I don't know
right
about
now.
that, but that is 3
Put that up.
I'll find it.
Okay, we'll get that.
No. I'll have the clip tomorrow, and I'll send it to the next pod.
I'm just saying, that's 3 first-round quarterbacks that will not be on their team if they move away from them. That's 3 first-round, that they could have picked on someone else and probably been there longer.
That's why I don't know if the Bears are that quick to move on, only because they're only going to give Caleb 1 year with Ben. I think they go them both 2 like that.
If they don't see any
progress,
then I say they can get rid of him.
God, they just spent an arm and a leg to get that man. To move on from him that quick. There's a reason why y'all took a little bit of time to move on from Trey.
The thing is
there's a reason why other teams, whenever they have big moves and they try, the Colts, bro, everybody knew Anthony Richardson by year 2 sucked. But the Colts did everything they could to try and see if they could squeeze anything out of him because they spent money or spent draft picks to move up to get him. I think the Bears are in the same situation, bro. They're going to try their best, at least for these 4 years. You got 2 more. I think by the 3rd year, you still got to give them a 3rd year. Go ahead.
You say the same thing about the Carolina Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing everything they can to keep,
Poor Bryce, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bryce.
They haven't done anything to fix that team.
But I'm just going to say they're doing everything they can to make sure they keep their number 1.
That's what I'm saying. It sucks. We'll see.
That's 3 quarterbacks.
Must win one. Must win against Cowboys.
What are they, 0-2 right now? I mean, that like you said, they have the opportunity to take advantage. Because, Romo Dunze isn't a bad player. You know what I'm saying? Cole Kmet isn't a bad, player. Like, they have the opportunity to move the ball against this Cowboys secondary who is not performing at all as well as they should be. And I think Isn't Deron Bland? Is he not hurt as well? So you're starting, your two starting safety. Trayvon Diggs isn't what Trayvon Diggs was, and Deron Bland's already injured. So I think they have the opportunity to move that ball. It's just let's hope this offense isn't too complex for Caleb.
Do y'all see them getting rid of Caleb first or Ben?
I think what happens is they sit Caleb if they have no, you know what I'm saying? If they
Who the
have
hell's
nothing.
their backup?
I read it. I think his name is like Taylor Benjen or Taylor Baggett or something
They just
like
paid that man.
I don't know his name. I can't say his name, but I don't know where he came from. I don't know anything about him.
But that might be Ben's guy, like that, like his type of quarterback.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they sit Caleb and they play Taylor whatever. And if there's a literal up curve, then what does that tell you? Caleb isn't your guy.
If I'm the Raiders and they're selling him, I go after him ASAP. Because that Geno Smith's for the
thrive
birds.
in Pete Carroll's offense?
Who does Caleb remind me of? He's opportunistic. He does random ass plays at random times. He's Mr. Unlimited, just younger version. He really is.
He's got a point.
I would take him, and that's because I'm a Broncos fan. It hurt my division because that would be a tough team again. But I think if you have a running game and all you can do is those shocker plays here to there, that's all Pete Carroll wants you to do. If I'm Pete Carroll, I'm racing to the phones for him.
What do you give up? What do you give up for Caleb?
I'd give him a second round pick. He don't deserve a first right now.
Matt,
I say a high second.
And the Raiders look like they're getting that.
They don't even have a run game right now.
They don't have an old line. Poor Genty. All right,
I will say this though before we move on is that we've seen teams like keep their quarterbacks and fire head coaches, and the entire time the quarterback's been the problem. We don't want to see that with the Bears.
Well, that's why I'm saying that they're gonna go. I think they go 2 years.
that was a shot.
They're gonna let almost his rookie contract run.
That was a shot. I just don't know where the shot was coming from. That's the crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what the shot was at.
You hear the ding, 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 and then I'm like looking, and I'm like, who made the shot? You know
Who's the shot at? I don't know.
He's talking about T-Law. That's what it is.
No, T-Law looked good.
Hey, yo, Jake. At the end of the day, bro, you got to be honest, bro. That if Trevor Lawrence is not looking good this year, then you got to get rid of him. You've been through 3 head coaches. 3. At some point, you got to look at the quarterback.
They should be 2-0 right now.
They should be. What are they?
And I think they win this weekend. They'll be 2-1.
Doesn't matter. If Trevor Lawrence does not perform like he's supposed to, like that first round pick, that y'all don't hold any standards against him, but all the standards are on Caleb. But Trevor Lawrence is over here like he's sucking it up, but let's turn a blind eye at him. And
Jags got the Texans. Jags got the Texans next.
I think it's because it's the Jags. Like I don't think the expectation.
It was the Bears. The Bears are a poverty team.
Yeah, but the Bears are always in the limelight because of Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams.
Though, but before that, they were a poverty team. Their last good quarterback was Jay Cutler, and he wasn't even that good.
Who's?
Bears.
I think they're
Justin Fields.
Yep, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, look how he's doing right now. I don't know why y'all keep riding on that.
He's carrying the Jets.
He's not carrying the Jets.
Aaron Rodgers couldn't even carry the Jets. He tore his Achilles doing that. Get out of here.
That is true.
That's on him. That's on his offensive line.
Next one.
What did you want him to do?
Get better protection.
That's on his offensive line. He got hurt right when he walked out. I went to go give me a glass of milk.
Before you move on, a little sneak peek. I guarantee you, this guy down here is going to make it a point on this other quarterback that got injured on his offensive line.
Who?
Danny Dimes stuns the stout Broncos defense. Are the Colts for real this year?
I'm not gonna say they're for. I'll say this: Shane Steichen's a damn good head coach. I think the only reason he ever had issues is because they really want the team wanted him to rely on that Anthony Richardson pick. When they moved on from him, I've always told my buddies that are Colts fans that they have a good roster. They just need a quarterback that does the job. Look, everything he was doing was pre-planned. He knew where to go with the ball before the play even started. He was throwing the ball while the wide receivers were still running their routes. It's a pre-planned offense. I got to give credit where credit's due. Shane Steichen looks really good. Can they win the division? The Texans look horrific. I don't know why they did not help at all. The offensive line. C.J. Stroud runs for his life every second he says hut. Poor Trevor Lawrence has yet to have any star wide receivers that are looked out. I'm just saying, I don't see any star wide receivers out there, man. There's
Calvin
still no.
Ridley.
What's his name? Don't they have like Brian John?
Yeah,
Ryan?
exactly. We're trying to figure. Calvin Ridley's on the
Calvin
Titans.
is he on the Titans now?
He's on the Titans, bro.
No,
That's
they
what I
have
mean
this.
by
They
when
have
hey, you're proving my point. Having to figure out the names of the wide
no.
receivers.
His name's like BTJ. I know those are his initials.
Brian Thomas Jr.
There
That's
you go.
it.
But
Bro,
that
they have Tim Patrick. Hey
It's
Jake, they
fastest
have Tim
prime.
Patrick.
Yeah, as fast as prime, bro.
Oh.
Don't do that.
And not only that, they got the number 1 pick, Travis Hunter. You don't believe in him now?
I think he's more of a corner than a receiver,
Oh, stop.
and they're
I
trying
think
to put
he's.
him at a receiver. He's an
I think
average
he's.
receiver. He's a
I
better
think he's
corner.
hurt. Is he not hurt as well?
I think so too. Yep. Thank you, Juan. Good point out. Of course, I'm
That's why
gonna
you
cry
shouldn't
at
play
night for the
both sides
next
of the
3 more
ball.
days until we can play and try and erase that. That was embarrassing. I did see Shane Steichen slip in a good 100 for that field goal that was missed, and he said, "Hey,
I,
can we try it again?" That fucking leveraging
I
call that
saw
just
it, and according to everybody that I've seen on YouTube, it was a play that should have been called for leverage.
stop that. If
I've
we don't
never
get
heard
you
of
with
this.
that
You can't
bull
hop over the
crap.
snapper like that, bro.
I've never heard of this rule, but
Like I said, Juan, I believe Vegas called up, told Shane Steichen, "Hey, bro, you get one more chance. Don't worry. We'll give it to him."
which
He had,
was
hold on, at the very end of that drive, he had a bad play calling. I don't know why he got so conservative. It's like he thought that he had Brandon Aubrey on his side, that he could kick a 65-yard. But if you watch the end of that drive, bro, he ran the ball 3 times. They were killing us with the tight end. He didn't throw it at all. He got into the 40 and he just stopped. He said, "Oh, we'll kick it from here." And that's when they missed. And then that's when leveraging happened. But like I said, Colts look good. I don't know if the Titans are rebuilding, of course. The Texans, if they don't win this weekend and they play the Jags, it's a Jags. If Jags win this weekend, it's Jags or Colts for that division. It's Jags or Colts for that division. So right now, Colts are ahead.
They have the Texans next, and then they got the Niners, and then they got the Chiefs, the Seahawks, the Rams. That's a tough slate right there for the
who is this?
Jaguars.
Oh,
That's a tough slate for them.
Who the Colts got?
well, they just beat the Broncos, so
Yeah, who do they have after that? They got the Titans.
That's a dub.
Titans, Rams, Raiders, Cardinals, Chargers.
They can easily go 3-2.
But at the end of the year, they have a tough slate also, though. They go, let me just name the last 6 games. Chiefs, Texans, Jaguars, Seahawks, Niners, Jags again, and then Texans. That's a tough slate. You got
I don't-
3 divisional games within that last 6 games.
That is true.
And then you got to face the Chiefs like that in the middle of it. I'm just
yeah.
saying.
But what if they're not the Chiefs? You know what I mean?
Their injuries should be picked up by then.
And they also have their Rice back.
Rasheed Rice, yep.
When is their
I
bye
like it.
throughout that
Danny
whole?
Dimes is for real right now. He looks good.
It's almost like he wasn't the problem.
I'm not saying that.
Go ahead, say it.
Because Russ looked pretty good too, though, over there, Matt. Don't do that.
No. I always said it that like Russell Wilson, he's a good average quarterback. You know, he'll have his moments.
Almost 500 yards on the Cowboys is
I
pretty good.
know that was
Yeah,
damn
but
good.
y'all established it. The Cowboys have no defense.
No, but I'm just saying though, almost 500 yards on. You know what I'm saying? And two of those touchdowns, I think, were deep balls to Malik Neighbors,
A bunch of moon balls.
but they were beautiful. Can't lie about that.
I mean, the
They,
Giants have the Chiefs, Chargers, easy Saints game, and the Eagles and Broncos.
who was that?
The Giants.
Yeah, the Giants got a tough slate.
Yeah.
They're getting screwed.
Does Dayball lose his job after this year? Bless you.
What'd you say?
Does Dayball lose his job after this year?
Yeah, I think they cut him if he don't do nothing this year. I think him or Mike is going to be fired first. I just don't know who. Mike from the Dolphins. I
Oh,
think they don't.
Mike gets fired mid-season.
I think Mike's gone, brother.
Poor guy, bro.
I didn't understand that quote that he said, like, if we lose the game, we lose. I don't know. It was something stupid. Like, that dude should not be a head coach. I'm sorry.
If we lose the game, we lose the game. All right. That means they scored more points than we did, and we lost. Okay.
So it was something dumb, bro. I didn't
Stop being mean.
understand that. Hey, bro, 49ers reunion for Mike Daniels, man.
I keep hearing that.
You'd have both of your guys from the beginning.
I
Your
mean,
offense and defensive coordinator.
Mike McDaniels wasn't really a coordinator. He was just helping out Kyle every now and then.
He was a run game
Yeah.
coordinator.
That's pretty good. All right. Move on.
Danny Dimes MVP season?
No.
I think it's Josh Allen's to lose.
I think it's Baker Mayfield's
I
to
was going to say
lose.
it might be Baker's the way he's been playing these past 2 games.
You cannot doubt Baker right now.
I'm always saying after these 2 games, he should be in the consideration. I'm not going to say it's his, but put him in the consideration.
You got Baker. You got Justin right now. Stop.
You threw that in there. You threw that in there just for
The
fun.
2 quarterbacks that I've been behind this entire time.
It only took you 5 years, though. It's crazy.
That's fine. What
I know. What does he always say?
What do I always say? What do I always say, Juan? I might not be right that day, but eventually
That's my
I
fucking
will be.
word. Hold on. And then not only that, whenever I kept bringing up the Vikings, he always said, well, eventually they're going to do something. You kept saying the Vikings are going to do something
I
this
didn't
year.
say Baker was going to have an MP season last year.
Did you say it this year?
Did I say this year? No, I didn't, but I'm here to claim it right now.
So you said it 5 years ago.
Hey, you better be careful because that knee didn't look too good.
No, it was his ankle. It was his ankle.
I thought he said it was his knee.
He was touching his ankle.
Baker's a tough guy.
I agree with that, but you also don't want to put your face of your franchise out there to continue to get hurt even more. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not doubting. I'm on your team. Just don't do that to your face of your franchise.
You can't be on this team anymore, man. That train left a long time ago. You're not allowed on there.
Boy, hey, F Baker. We don't even want him. Get him out of here. He's not even in the consideration. He's out.
All right, next one.
Well, the injury bug is here, and it is killing. Week 2, we saw a bunch of injuries coming through. Jake's about to name some of them. Matt's about to name some of them for the biggest concerns, and we're going to go from there. Matt started us up last time. Jake, you go ahead.
Well, I guess we can go with Justin Fields first. I honestly believe it's the Jets not carrying, They're not helping him out. There's no line. It's either him run out the pocket and try and make a play or bust. And this is what I think a lot of these injuries, especially this week, other than the JJ McCarthy, I'm just starting to figure out that guy is just injury prone. These other injuries are more for the quarterback is trying to do too much because either they don't rely on their defense well or they don't believe that they can win the game without them being Superman. And that's what I keep seeing. As for Justin Fields, it's sad, bro. Hey, man, We know where you should be at right now. We know you should be in Pittsburgh. I think if you were in Pittsburgh right now, you wouldn't be injured. I think right now
Yeah,
you'll probably
because
be 2-0.
he'd be on the bench.
He'd be 2-0 right now. They got their ass whooped to Sam Darnold right now. It was embarrassing. I think Justin Fields would show up and show out if he was to be able to play.
You say that,
But
but you've never seen it except for week 1. That's it. That's the only
he,
game that. That's the
he
only
looked
game.
good against
That's
with the
the
Steelers
only
last year.
game that you. No, he didn't. Stop.
What?
They were winning.
Not because of Justin Fields. We've
He
played this
wasn't
game
losing
before.
in the game either.
Yeah,
We've
he
played
wasn't.
this.
He did just enough to get you where you're supposed to.
And
That's
Russell
what-
Wilson did the same thing. Is that all you want? Just enough?
And
Stop. We played this game before. Move on.
Gosh, man, I tell you. Like I said, Justin Fields, we feel bad for.
No, we
Uh,
don't.
We know what you are, bro. We know that you're a decent quarterback.
He's not.
You're probably a top 17 quarterback when healthy, top 15. And it sucks that you got to deal with another injury. Go ahead, Matt. What's your next injury?
Oh, I'm going off the big one, bro. The big one. The Andrew Luck of our time, bro. Joe Burrow, once again,
careful with that.
injured. Once again, injured. Almost as a season-ending injury. I know he's out for, they said at least 3 months, by the way. They didn't say max 3 months. They said at least. I think I saw that it was like a grade 3
Turf toe.
turf toe. I didn't know
I
there
don't
were
think they're
different
calling
grades
it.
of it.
I don't think they're calling it turf toe. I think they're just saying he has an injury to his toe.
I saw it was a grade 3 turf toe. Which
I was watching
That's
the
what I
power.
heard too.
I was watching the power rankings, and they said it was just an injury to his toe. How do you guys hold on before you start saying anything? How do you guys feel like? I think Sunday night game is Bengals versus the Vikings.
Golly, 2 injured quarterbacks.
Yeah, you're gonna see Jake Browning versus
it's
Carson
Chiefs
Wentz.
Giants.
It's what?
Chiefs Giants are Sunday night.
So who are they Monday night then?
I don't know. Maybe.
Are you sure?
That sucks.
100%. Chiefs Giants are Sunday night. Joe Burrow, we have to really start looking at him, bro. I'm not saying that he's a bad quarterback, but he can't stay healthy. He might be the Andrew Luck of our time. Simple as that. I mean, the Bengals didn't miss a beat without him. I know Browning threw 3 picks, but they still ended up winning the game. That could be, due to Trevor Lawrence's can't clutch up moment, but
You're right.
I mean, maybe it's time to move on from Joe and maybe draft a quarterback. Hang on, Juan, hear me out, bro. I'm not move on from Joe this year, no. But next year, if Joe gets injured again, what happens?
What happens, man?
I say you move on.
Move on from him.
What does Juan always say? Best availability is what, Juan?
Your best ability is whatever the word you just said. I can't
There
say.
you got it.
Availability.
And Joe Burrow, time and time after again, we've seen this time and time after again. Can't stay healthy.
Is it him or is it his team that doesn't protect him?
Oh, hey, Juan, remember that little sneak peek I just told you earlier, bro? Jake's blaming his offensive line.
Am I wrong to blame that?
You are wrong to blame that because they could have went out and spent money, but who did they end up spending the money on?
Yes or no? Are the Bengals a cheap organization?
Bro, they
couldn't even pay their fucking rookie player until training camp started. I called this from the get-go, not injury-wise, but I said Joe Burrow will be the first quarterback, superstar quarterback, to request a trade from his team. And I think that's what he needs to do. Because you know what? If y'all don't care about my safety and my progression, then fuck y'all. I need to go somewhere where they do.
There's a lot of talks right now that Joe Burrow's holding that ball a little too long.
You know why he is? He needs the big. This is what I meant by
He has two
He is
star
worried.
receivers.
He needs the big. He's looking for the big play because he knows if he doesn't get it, that defense is just going to let another 7 go down the field. That's what he knows.
Well, if you make some slants instead, you keep moving the ball down the field instead of making that big play.
They're already coming at him on the slants. They're already covering that stuff.
Can I just say something real quick?
Go ahead, one.
Joe Burrow is making 55 mil.
Uh-huh.
Jamar Chase is making 41 mil. T. Higgins is making 30 mil.
Are you blaming them for paying those guys? Yes.
And Trey Henderson is making 26 mil. How are they a cheap organization?
One, they're not doing anything to fix their old line either.
I don't think they have the money and the capability to.
They can't even do anything to get old line for them. What did they do that? You know what's crazy? And I told you this earlier, one. How is it that the Eagles spend all this money and still find ways to, hey, we could still try and get Micah if we wanted to. They're doing above and beyond to do whatever they can to make their team better. And I got the Bengals over here trying that. Remember, you want to talk about Trey Hendrickson? Hendrickson got paid the week before the season started. It took that long. Their rookie wasn't getting paid the whole time. He barely walked into training camp.
Wasn't Joe Burrow crying for them to pay
Hendrickson
what's his name?
and T.
And T? Well, why not
Lamar.
cry and get a better offensive line?
The way I see it is, you need to do. What have they done?
Kind of on
Rookie.
Joe.
Hold on. What have they done young wise? Who have they built that's young? I'll wait.
Chase
Name
Brown.
The running back?
Yeah,
He's average at best.
he's pretty good.
Not only that, a running back is a dime a dozen nowadays. I don't want to hear that. That's your best player that you've gotten in the draft? T and Jamar have came since Burrow came in 21. You haven't done nothing in 4 years to help this team out? Come on, man.
I would get you, but then, like I said, Joe was crying to get his receivers paid and not his offensive line to fix his offensive line.
If I'm Joe, this is what I do if I'm Joe. I call them up. I say, guys, sorry, I'm not sorry. But I want to be traded to 2 teams in the NFC. And they got to have good O-line. I want to go to either Minnesota because I know he'll take care of me, or I want to go to
The Bears.
No, I wouldn't go to the Bears. I want a good O-line. I would go
They do have
anywhere
a good
in the
offensive
NFC
line.
South. I would go anywhere in the NFC South. I would go Falcons.
I was going to say the Falcons.
They're not going to give up on Michael Penix.
I'm just saying, if Burrow's calling, I think they would.
That could be part of the trade. You take 1 for 1.
That's what I'm saying.
You're about to pay Bijan.
Pay Bijan. It's fine. They can get rid of certain players, bro. Come on, man.
They're not giving up Michael Penix, maybe a promising quarterback, to an injury-prone quarterback.
They screwed him, is all I know.
The only way Joe Burrow gets out, bro, and a team gets him is if they're that close. Like, hey, bro, I wouldn't be shocked, right? I would not be fucking shocked if this actually happens. Matthew Stafford retires and he goes to the freaking Rams.
Don't say that. Don't say that. We don't want that problem. And Joe Burrow's an injury-prone quarterback, but we don't need a good quarterback over there.
It's sad, bro, what I'm watching.
Be a nightmare. Did you see that Sean McVay got hurt? Even coaches are getting hurt.
It's sad, bro. I'm looking at it.
Levi South, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go to the next one. Golly.
Any more injuries?
Any more injuries? Real quick, JJ McCarthy's hurt. I think it's starting to look like
he wasn't doing shit anyways. Who's their backup?
I just told you.
Who?
I had it in my head. Now you made me forget.
Something. It's not a good backup.
Teddy Bridgewater?
No. Oh my gosh! I just had it.
Do you see them? I don't know how long he's out, but do y'all see them going for a quarterback? Carson Wentz.
There you go.
Carson Wentz is not bad. They just lost their running back too. Aaron Jones is hurt too. They put him on IR. I mean, Jordan Mason ain't no bum. So
All right.
I think that's it. I think those are the major ones.
Yeah, those are the only ones. And then we already brought up how Jaden might miss, but we don't think he will.
Anything else?
That's it.
Moving
Don't know
along.
why we brought up Joe Burrow. I mean, not Joe Burrow. Justin Fields. Go ahead. I will say this before you move on. I don't know who. I don't know who the backup is. Who's the backup of the Jets?
I don't know. We were talking
Is it
about that earlier.
Tyrod?
If he's still in the league.
If they don't miss a beat, bro, if they do better, then that's really saying something, by the way. And I hope I can get both y'all on this pod and admit it.
What?
That if the Jets do better without
Wow,
Justin.
it is Tyrod.
Tyrod ain't no joke.
This guy is reaching. He ain't no joke. Shut the hell up, man. All right, go ahead, Juan.
He almost took the Bills to the playoffs. If not, did he?
Oh, the Jets have CJ Beathard on their practice squad, bro.
There you go, bro. That dude ain't no joke either.
That
You
is
don't
insane.
shut up.
I thought he was out the league already.
That dude ain't no joke. Before we move on, do the Bengals go out and get somebody?
No, because like me, I think Jake said it, and we probably had this conversation on topic. I think they believe in that backup.
Throwing 3 picks, bro. You should have lost that game.
Who would
I
they
heard
go
that
get?
they might
Right.
go after somebody, but I don't think they will.
They might try to get mac and cheese off of us, bro.
I told Jake that there was rumors out there that Shador could possibly be chopped around. That's what I heard. I didn't say.
That'd be a good grab.
No,
that
if
would
the
be
Browns
a good grab.
wanted to sabotage the Bengals, they would send Shador over there.
Straight up sabotage. Shador gets there, I'm screaming. I'm letting y'all know now. Get ready.
Who would they go after? Who's available, Matt?
Like, I think the best option is Mac Jones right now.
Well, we paid him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they would do it, but obviously, like, I don't see any other second string quarterback that would be good enough.
Mike White?
All right.
No, I mean, we brought him in for.
Yeah, and then he quickly left the building.
Yes, he did.
So
he's a nice guy.
That's what I'm saying. Who's out there that you think is gonna?
Nobody.
It'd be bad.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is out there.
Shit, I wouldn't doubt if the Vikings try to go get him. I don't know how serious JJ's injury is. It's just an ankle, I think.
That's not a bad pickup. I'm not hating.
Yo, Matt, laugh at me.
AR?
Laugh at me again.
No, stop.
What'd you say, Juan?
Laugh at me again.
All right. Ha ha ha.
Guess who just got signed to the Bengals practice squad?
Who?
Mike White.
Let's get it.
All right.
They said that Desmond Ritter's out there, Jameis Winston, and Taylor Heineke.
Famous Jameis.
And then, of course, and then potential trade targets if the Bengals look to trade Kirk Cousins and your boy, Matt, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy might not be bad. I mean, you can't rely on him to carry a team. He needs a good run game, but I don't think they will get rid of Jimmy because you don't know how well Matthew Stafford's back's going to hold up.
Right.
So
somebody blew his back out.
2 minutes. Y'all predict that. Give me 1 minute.
Somebody blew his back out, Matt. I'm asking a serious question, bro.
Yeah, Maybe the guy who was boinging his wife.
Hey, bro, we can't be spreading gossip on this
That's not a
podcast.
gossip.
We're not gonna spread rumors.
It is
on-
literally there. That literally came out that Matthew Stafford's pretty much a cuck.
Do you think Jameis Winston? I was about to say. You think Jameis Winston would be a good pick for the Bengals?
Jameis ain't bad, but I think your best option is what's his name? Kirk Cousins. That's your best option.
Yeah, but that's a trade. Do they have anything to trade?
Trade a freaking 4th-round pick for Kirk.
They got to do something, bro. Or their
That's
season's
it.
done.
You don't gotta trade big for Kirk.
If I'm the
I mean-
Bengals, though, and I know I'm not going to the Super Bowl or not going to win anything, I would tank this season and finally get some fucking O-line because this is a good NFL draft
Or
coming up.
quarterback.
Taylor Heineke is he the one from the Commanders?
I don't know where he's from. Hey, bro, go get Marcus Mariota. He's still out there.
Do that damn Thursday night football, please, because I'm tired of seeing that we even have to do this Thursday night football.
This is
Just
gonna be a good
blowout.
one.
Yeah, is it now? Bills and Dolphins.
So for the Thursday night game, we have the Bills who are 2-0 versus the Dolphins who are 0-2. Hold on, before we start about scoring and stuff like that, if they get decimated, Mike McDaniel's already on the hot seat. But how much more of these game losings does it take for them to Mike McDaniel to let them go?
The Bills are favorited by 11.5.
Shit's sad.
This is a division game, by the way. They're favorited by 11.5.
Sad, bro.
They're not gonna fire him. I'm telling you, they're gonna fire him mid-season, but it's not gonna be against the Bills. There's no way. I mean, the Bills are gonna win this game with ease. It's at Buffalo. I can see the Dolphins firing this kid if they lose against the Browns. And that's like 4 weeks away, 5 weeks away. And then they'll fire his ass.
I got 31-3. I just think the Dolphins are not there. They just had a players only meeting for what? To lose the Patriots? I don't know. They just said, hey, we had a players only meeting by week 2. Just to figure out that they didn't do shit after all. That's the worst thing you can do is tell everybody, hey, we're having a players only meeting. Because you're letting everybody know you're already having issues in week 1 of the season.
I was gonna say we're barely in week 2 and you're already having that issue.
If I was the Dolphins, I'd start selling. Just start selling. Get rid of
Who
Tyreek.
the fuck is gonna buy
Just-
Tua?
I don't know about Tua. I think
That's
they're locked up
that's
with
their
Tua.
crutch. It's Tua's contract, bro. I play Madden. The guy that has the Dolphins, he can't trade for shit because of Tua's contract. It's part of it. That contract is horrific.
Mike McDaniels is the crutch there, man.
I think Tua is just as bad.
It's
What
crazy
happens?
because like they usually play good with Tua whenever he's healthy, but for some reason this year, it ain't clicking. And they're not missing anybody. They have everybody.
If I'm Denver, this is a homer in me. I go get Jalen Waddle ASAP.
Oh God.
Go get him ASAP, please.
Y'all got Marvin Mims, bro.
I do love Marvin Mims. He's like our Debo. Look at what.
Oh, he'll get injured here pretty soon then.
He said he must have said fat and out of shape, I guess.
Yo, you know what's crazy about y'all? This time last year, I said shit about Debo. Debo's looking better.
Stop.
Debo's looking better.
I talk shit about Debo
No, man.
even you can contest to this. Whenever he was having this little contract shit, I was like, he's not a good receiver. He can't catch a ball. He's just like what was he called? A good wide back? That's all he was good for.
Y'all
I
kill
will be the one to argue with you that as much as I do love Debo, fuck him, he's gone. And that's about it. But Matt and, shout out to the homie Jeff, are both of the ones that were like, he's a diva, let him go. Let him walk. Let him go test the field.
Yep.
And that's exactly what they did. So
It's looking good on Washington.
No, he's
Is
not.
he?
Week 1. That's all he's going off by.
He looked pretty good.
What about week 2? Did he look pretty good?
I think that was more of Jaden Daniels. Jaden's got to throw him the ball, bro.
Why are we talking about Jaden right now? We didn't talk about the Bills and the Dolphins. Somebody give me something.
It's
Uh,
we already called it 31-3, bro. I don't know
Bills
why we're spending this much on it.
Bills win
This
this
long.
45-14.
Yep.
You give the Dolphins 14 points?
Yeah, I think they'll score a little bit. Maybe like some garbage time. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so after halftime, the Bills just put in their second string? Is that what you're saying?
I
It's
mean,
gonna be over.
Josh Allen needs some rest, bro. He has a broken nose. He might wear a visor. Visor game.
It's gonna be over fast, bro. I'm telling you now. All right, last one.
We had a horrible fight this weekend. It was Canelo versus Crawford, where Crawford stuns Canelo as they battled it out 12 rounds, and Crawford won this one by decision. Matty Ice, we're going to defer to you. Go ahead, brother. Give us your insight.
I don't know anything about boxing, bro. You should go ahead and do it.
This was hard for me because I am a fan of Canelo, and it's just because he's a Mexican boxer. That's all I'm going to say. I don't really watch boxing like that. I'm not a fan of boxing. Boxing takes way too long. The sweet sport of boxing is not something that I say that I'm going to science in. I'm more of an MMA guy, but I'm also a casual when it comes to MMA. So what I will say is that Bud deserves this win. Bud did everything he could to win, and Canelo could not figure out his style. He did everything he could, and it seemed like during the later rounds he was frustrated and just let those later rounds get away from him. Because from what I understand, according to the thing, he won the first 6 rounds. It was in the later rounds where I thought he was going to thrive because that's what Canelo does. And I guess he couldn't figure out his style. And Crawford was landing and running and landing and running, and he had a really good game plan, and Canelo could never figure out the game plan to keep him where he wanted to be. So Crawford wins this one. Shout out to Crawford. Respect to the guy. Should Canelo retire is the next question I'm probably going to hear. And I absolutely don't think so. I think we go back to the drawing board. You know, you took a risk. You lost that risk. Go back to the drawing board. And the next person you fight, if you actually look like dog shit, save your legacy and get out of there.
If you're Crawford, do you retire?
Man, no. Crawford is the A side. You got to remember, he gave up the A side to Canelo this fight. So even though he made money, he didn't make as much money as Canelo did.
Oh yeah, Canelo made 150. Crawford made 15 million.
You know what I mean? So now that if you want to go out there, get the super fight, you're the A side because people are coming up for you because you're the unified champ. Make your bag and then do what you want to do after that, win or lose.
Do we get a rematch at all? Do you want a rematch?
I want a rematch.
I want a rematch too because I don't think Canelo took him seriously.
I want a rematch, but does Bud give you a rematch?
I don't know.
I think he's like been there, done that, and I'm the champ for a reason. Canelo's gonna have to show me something, and I think at this point, with Canelo being 36, I don't know how much more boxing he has left to do.
It's sad watching a legend like that because I think if they fight 5 years earlier, I think Canelo just destroys him. I think Canelo was relying on a power punch. He didn't think that Crawford could take his hits. And in the end, it hurt to watch. I mean, I watched the whole fight.
I think what it was that Canelo underestimated him, and then he was.
That's what I thought too, bro. I'm
Like,
telling you, he showed up thinking that.
All the cards were in Canelo's hand. He moved up 3 weight classes. He's gonna have to fight a 12-round thing, and with that weight that he put on, it's gonna be the gas tank. See if the gas tank held up. And when the gas tank held up, and you know Crawford's style, really couldn't figure out Crawford's style. I think he got frustrated. When he got frustrated, that's when you saw Crawford landing the big shots, giving him giving him the thing. He left himself more
Yeah,
open.
because those first 5 rounds, they weren't hitting each other at all. It was more of they were blocking each other the whole time.
There was more defensive battle.
What I don't like that Max Kellerman said is he made it so big for Crawford. I think Canelo had so much more to lose. Hey, if you win this game, if you win this fight, hey, congrats, you were supposed to win. And now that you lost, you lose practically everything. Now they're questioning his legacy in a way,
I don't
and it
I don't
frustrates me.
I don't know why we had Max Kellerman doing the rings or anything like that. Like I've never heard of Max. I heard he started off in boxing, and it's just like, yeah, but then you went to First Take, and you were, an NFL, NBA sports guy, and you went away from boxing, and now you're back to boxing, and it's like, okay, I didn't like his commentary the whole fight, the whole way through. It
Last
seemed
thing
like
before I let Matt go, I do respect Crawford for letting him have. He gave back those belts back to Canelo because he says this is part of your legacy. Crawford's a stand-up guy. I also want to say one last thing. Hey, man, there was a rapper one time that said, "You're Terrence Crawford." Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, you're Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford, I'm whooping feet. So some rapper predicted this a while back. Just want to shout out to that guy. Go ahead, Matt.
So you said Canelo's 37. You don't think he should retire?
36.
36. You
I
said
don't know if he has
37.
another mega fight that he can do that can change his legacy.
Well, the thing is that in order to demand a rematch, right, you're gonna have to show Bud, you know what I'm saying, that you still quote unquote got it. Right? You're gonna have to fight this guy. I'm gonna
And
have
I
to
think
fight.
you now have to give him the A side, don't you
Yeah,
think?
you're gonna have to fight Jake, and you're gonna have to fight Matt, and then Bud might look at you and be like, "Hey, you knocked out Jake, and you knocked out Matt in the early rounds. Maybe just maybe this is a fight that what I'm saying you've got some steam behind you. Maybe this is a fight that we can make a lot of money off of
Look, he
because
fights bums to build him up, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, he's ready."
I don't know if he's gonna pick bums per
Don't do
se.
that.
I don't know if he'll pick bums per se, but I think he'll pick someone, you know what I'm saying, who has steam behind them.
This is the first real fight he lost. No, because who did he lose to recently? 2-1 and
He lost to
23.
he lost to Bevo. Then he
Okay,
fought.
that was a fight. These two last fights he lost. Those fights are both the same exact way where I just think he underestimated them and didn't try as hard. Like he couldn't stand up for it. It's like on a Tuesday night and you're the Denver Nuggets and you know you got to face the bum ass Charlotte Bobcats. You're just telling yourself, "Fuck, we got to play today." I don't think he was up for it. And then his last loss is Floyd when he was a youngin. I don't even count that against him. It's just sad, bro. So sad.
And his last fight was against Canelo's last fight was against Will Skull, I believe what it
And
was.
destroyed him.
And that no, like they didn't even like Canelo won because he landed, but I think the dude just ran around the ring the whole
Yeah,
time.
the whole time.
Like they were mad in the press conference, and they were like, "Bro, you were
Ran the
just
whole
here for
time.
a bag."
Yep.
You know how like you're in the NBA and you play the whole game and you put up like 0 points, 0 rebounds, and 0 steals or anything like that? That's essentially what William Skull did.
That's what I heard too. What do you think, Matt?
Canelo should retire.
This guy is such a hater. All right.
Crawford was always 2 steps ahead of him.
Yo, Matt.
The Max Kellerman of our of boxing is right here in front of us.
You can tell that Max Kellerman was
Hey,
favoriting
Matt, when
Crawford,
you get
though.
a chance, look at your skin color. I know you got half of it, but look at it, please, bro.
What about it?
Bro.
Aren't you Armenian?
Hey, that's part of it.
Canelo shouldn't retire. He's still good for the sport.
He's still good for the sport. There's no doubt. So is Mayweather. But at some point, bro, you just gotta.
because you're gonna watch him and
gotta
Mike
hang it
Tyson
up.
fight.
Absolutely, bro.
You're
No,
gonna
you're
see him
not.
versus
Get out of here.
Tyson.
I guarantee you will watch it too.
I will not watch.
Yes, you will.
I will
Stop.
not.
Just like you watched Jake versus who the last guy you fight?
Yeah, tell me who it is.
Was it Mike Tyson?
Yeah, Yeah. I didn't watch that either.
You will watch Jake's next fight, though.
No, you
Tell
won't.
me you won't. Oh,
I-
stop.
I don't think
That's
it's
not
gonna-
for-
The guy
not
who
for
kicked
Jake.
the guy
Not
who
for
kicked
Jake.
Ryan Garcia's
Hold on.
ass. You're not gonna watch it.
I won't watch it because I don't think it will happen.
Yes, it will, bro. You know Javante is gonna want that pay.
Right, but the weight is the issue here.
The weight is crazy.
Is he asking for Jake to go down?
Jake has to go down.
No, he doesn't have to go down. You got to remember, Juan, this
What
isn't
is-
like a serious
hold on.
boxing match.
I know, but the catch weight. What does Jake fight at? 205, 180?
I don't know.
He's a heavyweight.
Yeah, Javante fights at 150, 160, the highest he's ever been.
I guarantee you, Jake Paul, he's the A side in this. And
Get out of here,
stop.
dude. Stop.
Yo, Juan, if it wasn't for Jake, Javante would not be getting this paid. This bag that he's about to get paid. Let's be honest.
One, what would you be more intrigued, this Jake fight or if Terrence would fight Javante? Because we've seen Terrence can go down in weight. 2 guys undefeated. We know Jake Paul lost to some bum. I think I would be into that Terrence Crawford versus Gervonta Davis.
No,
2
I
undefeated.
want to see Javante fight Roach again. Like that. That's what I want to see.
I agree with that too.
They should be fighting again. I don't think Javante should be taking this.
It's a money grab,
Jake
and I
Paul
think
money
Jake's
grab.
gonna pay him
It's
to lose.
going to tarnish your legacy, if anything.
I've seen some rumors, by the way, that Canelo got paid to lose. That's all I'm gonna say.
There's
Hey,
always
that's all I'm gonna say.
There's always those rumors out there.
Boxing is corrupt in itself. That's the
I
bad
agree.
thing about it.
I
Yeah,
agree.
but you got to remember who put this together was
That is true. I will give you that. It was Dana
and
White.
Turkish, whatever his name.
Dana's not going to allow that. That's right. You're right about that one. Dana wouldn't allow that.
That's how Mayweather stayed undefeated for this long.
Yo, Jake, that's you, bro.
All right. Well, good pod.
Yo, we're gonna leave on that.
What do you say? I don't know what you said.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Good pod. Great pod. We'll be back. Be ready. Back better than ever. Can't wait. Predictions this week, and hopefully we get a money mat.
I won last week.
Well, put out the money mat next time, bump. Go.
Go where? Right now?
Sign us out, Matt.
Oh shoot. Thank you for watching the Final Say podcast, guys. We appreciate your loyalty and your views.
Guys.
Shout out Jeff. I don't know why I just shouted him out, but shout him out. And
The hell?
Why did you do that?
I don't know. It felt right. Thank you. This is the Final Say podcast. We out. Till next time.
Bye. Close this out.
Bye.